Bad God. 30 years in the making, master visual effects legend Phil Tippett's long-hewn labor of love is a visual masterpiece and a marvel of spellbinding stop-motion practical effects in the tradition of Harryhausen and Svankmajer. Grotesqueries at every turn, every inch of this disturbing post-apocalyptic dreamscape is populated with images of dystopian disgust that challenge our perceptions of physical reality. It plays with size and scale like Legos, building a world of industrial carnage where sense seems to have little meaning, but where even the smallest piece has agency and purpose. The despicable grimness of existence is accentuated by the revelation that even the workers are used as fuel, driving the very machines that they operate to sustain their monstrously mutated overlords. Our protagonist, clad in a World War II-era flight suit, helmet, and modified gas mask, descends from the sky in a small single-person pod. Down he goes through the looming industrial cityscapes and into the depths of subterranean post-apocalyptic nightmare. As he descends, he passes dinosaur bones, indicating the sheer depth of this hole to the near center of the planet. He emerges from the pod, carrying only a briefcase, and withdraws a map from his coat. He is searching for something, we know not what. As he scans the horizon littered with the remains of civilization, he spies the way forward and proceeds. Everything we see as he traverses the landscape is absolute nightmare fuel. It's a relentless and surreal stop-motion fever dream, full of mutants and technological monstrosities, all of which are painstakingly created in minute detail. Every inch of the screen is filled with grotesquerie and the realization of a world abandoned by their god. The faceless worker slaves which throw themselves into the fiery furnaces as fuel for the gargantuan industrial machines have no purpose, other than to supply their overlords with that which they desire. Their lives mean nothing. The overlords are cancerous, pustule-ridden, hippo-like creatures that whip and beat the workers to work ever harder until they feel like killing them. Our hero is mute. We can't even see his face. But his physical reactions to the world around him inform us of his intentions and absolute dedication to fulfilling his mission, whatever that may be. As he presses onward into the murky depths of the world beneath the world beneath the world, spelunking through ever deeper, ever darker caverns, he reaches his destination, amidst a pile of other briefcases. He sets down his briefcase and opens it to reveal a bomb strapped to a timer. As he sets the timer, he is attacked from the dark by a creature of incredibly mind-scrambling horror that it almost defies description. A spider-like creature with electrical wiring and a gaping maw. As he's dragged off into the blackness, the timer ticks down, becoming stuck at the last tick. Our hero is brought to a medical facility where he is surgically dissected and destroyed. The surgeon extracts from his guts an infant tadpole-like creature. The surgeon bores a hole in the assassin's head and connects him to the television set. As the surgeon watches, the world above is shown, where the last man gives a map, forged by gnarled witches, to an assassin and sends him down in a diving bell, and the cycle begins again. Driving a motorcycle and then a jeep, the assassin follows the map through a munitions depot, a graveyard, and a war zone before descending a spiral roadway. Back in the underworld, the nurse brings the infant to a ghostly floating creature who escorts the child to an alchemist's lair. A Lovecraftian ringwraith plague doctor encrusted in wicker and flowing silken tassels, which defies perception and then crushes the infant into liquid and alchemically transforms its remains into gold. This gold is then used to create a new cosmos which undergoes the same cycle of evolution, civilization, self-destruction as the previous one. In doing so, the clock in this hero's time bomb appears to somehow restart and complete its circuit. The simplicity of the plot is a little deceptive, as there's quite a lot going on, but it's lorded over, sometimes engulfed, by the incredible visual presentation. At others, it paints an all too possible, not that far off reality where existence has eaten itself and reality is a literal hell. Conceptually, the inevitable not just destruction, but desecration of life is impossible to ignore, however painfully bleak. The cycle of immutable change is shown to be a construct of the protagonist as much as it is a weapon for the forces of chaos to exploit and predicate their reasons for torture and enslavement. Phil Tippett has created an incredibly engaging work of utmost artistic achievement, and while I wouldn't say it's for everyone, I think it has a sense of purpose not beholden to traditionally casual entertainment. Mad God is truly a sight to behold.